we are vegetarians. We kill animals to eat plants.
Expect to see realism, kill shots, and graphic content. You may hear minor cursing, but this material is not rated. It is copyrighted and 100% fair chase.
This week we'll be joining Fred Wallace on his first ever bear hunt. We'll be joining up with some good friends of ours from UP Bear Guides. The action there is always fast-paced, so our expectations were high going into the hunt. As soon as we got there, we set up camp, we cooked up some moose burgers, and then we checked out the trail cam pictures. The following morning, it was decision time for Fred. The UP Bear Guides had located 2 great black bear coming into the same pile. I told Fred a lesson that I learned some few years back, that don't pass up on the first day, well, you'll regret passing up on the last day. And with that, he had his decision made, and it was time to go sit in the blind.
Fred Wallace here, getting ready to go on my first Michigan black bear hunt. I have UP Bear Guides taking us out this evening for my first Michigan black bear. Just got done shooting some arrows. Going to use archery equipment this afternoon. Wind direction's looking good for the stand that they're putting me in. Got a couple nice bears coming into this bait. Seen some trail camera pictures earlier this afternoon. So it's going to be real interesting to see what conspires tonight. Can't wait.
So there we were in the Ameristep pop-up blind. We had the buck fever synthetic spray out in between the blind and the bait, and we were just waiting for things to start happening. And not too long after that, the critters were on the move. After sitting there for a long while, the animals dispersed from the bait. We knew that there was a bear probably near. A few moments later, we hear this bear growling. It must have been 5-6 yards from the blind. It had Fred's and my attention both. And before long, he circled around and he decided to come in to steal a cookie from the cookie jar. At this point, Fred is sticking to the game plan. He said if that second bear come in at last light, he wasn't waiting around for the big one to show up. And it was last light, and our moments were fading quickly, and Fred had his decision made, and the arrow knocked. So the shot was just high of perfect, but it didn't matter. The bear expired a few moments later, but it was really cool watching that nocturnal green, black, green.
Yeah, he's down. Yes. Listen. Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thanks. Congrats.
We are pretty pumped up in that ground blind, and I truthfully believe that Fred literally shit himself.
I gotta let this go. I hope that's on video, because I've been holding that for about 4 hours.
Come on, Fred!
That was it. You see him come in, he didn't go for the bait. He stood there and he was licking the air, kept looking at that tree that you sprayed that on, Ron.
Yeah, he walked right past.
Exactly.
Just
He
like
never went to
Johnson.
the bait. He laid down in front of it, got up, started smelling the air behind him, and that's where you sprayed that. This was an awesome experience. For once, I'd like to thank my grandfather. You know, if it wasn't for my grandfather back when I was 12 years old, planting that seed of hunting, I'd never be where I'm at today in my hunting. You know, he was a opening day rifle hunter only, and sat me in a spot and didn't tell me to move until he came back to get me. And here I am, you know, on my first bear hunt. I've harvested many whitetails, turkeys, and I've planted that seed to my kids as well. So this has been an awesome experience.
So we phoned JR and Mike, and the guides were on their way. Yards, man.
There it is. What you're looking at, the beautiful end to my black bear hunt with UP Bear Guides. This is JR and Mike for helping me. Thanks a lot. As you can see, the G5 Striker Broadhead done its job. Bear only went, maybe 50 to 70 yards away. If you guys want to ride that thrill of a roller coaster and do a bear hunt, these are the guys you need to see. You can catch them at upbearguides.net.
So with Fred's bear tagged, our UP Bear guide Mike Franti also had a tag for the first season. He invited me to go sit on his bait and see if we couldn't film another hunt.
I'm Mike Franti from UP Bear Guides, and it's my turn to fill a tag tonight. From the looks of it, it looks like we got a few bears coming in, and Ron's going to take care of the camera work for me, and hopefully we can connect. Hunter's orange. Make sure we're legal here. Get my jacket in case I get cold. Right out.
You got a flashlight?
Right in there. And there's this on. That had to come out too. This. Let's not forget our Michigan bear tag.
After the guys left, Mike and I were sitting in the blind, and it wasn't very long that Boo Boo Bear come around to take a look at the bait. So after Boo Boo cleared, the bait went kind of quiet for the rest of the evening. Just as we were shutting the camera down, because we didn't have very much light, this bear shows up. And he sits there. We couldn't figure out what he was doing. We later figured out that the buck beaver synthetic scents were sprayed into a stink stick, and the bear was just sitting there sniffing that before he actually came to the pile.
guessing the same thing. I just wanted to make sure. The reason I didn't go for it at first, I wanted to make sure that there was no little ones with it, because we do know that there is a sow with cubs in the area. So I waited long enough to make sure that there was no little ones with, and I believe this is the one we were looking at, the medium-sized one. So now we'll take a look to see if there's any blood, and we'll round up the posse, and hopefully we'll be pulling a bear hunt out of here. That was fun.
Isn't that funny?
That was good.
They just come out of nowhere every time.
Yep,
I'm sitting there, you know what I seen? I seen the brown in his face move like this. And I thought it was a bird on a tree going up and down the tree. And I was like, I'm squinting my eyes and I'm looking. I'm like, that's a snout. Then I look down and I see his body sitting there. He's just sitting behind the pile smelling.
Yep.
Well, Mike makes the shot, and we head down to check out the situation.
Nice shot, and he went right back there that way, right? I believe it went right on up through here, so. But yep, a scent stick. That's what he was smelling. He went, that's why, remember, we were wondering what he was doing. That's it. That works wonders.
They call in the guys, and after a heavy blood trail of foul, Mike got his bear tag.
Here. All right, well, this completes another day of bear hunting here in Upper Michigan. I shot this bear. It's a little bit smaller than I thought, but it's really hard to judge these bears sometimes. And but it was a wonderful day, and in the end, it was a very successful one.
Once again, nothing short of fantastic. We always have a great time with UP Bear Guides. If you'd like to find out more about them, look them up at upbearguides.net. If you're gonna book a hunt in Michigan, make sure you put in for the Berga unit if you'd like to hunt with them. Hey, from all of us at Tagging Out Hunting, get out there and create some memories of your own. So long, everyone.
Tagging Out Hunting is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Stink Stick, Outdoor Dreams Hunting Products, Buck Fever Synthetic Scents, A-Way Hunting Products, Nocturnal Lighted Knocks, and Ameristep Quality Hunting. Thank you.
Tagging Out Hunting is proud to announce our 15,000 DVD giveaway.
You heard it right. We're giving almost $100,000 worth of DVDs away.
All you have to do is go to taggingouthunting.com. Go to the Meat Market button, click Add to Cart, click Checkout, fill out all the information you need, put free DVD in the coupon or discount code selection, hit apply, and then just check out. It's that simple. Log on today to own your own copy. Tell your friends, tell your family, post it on the web, and email everyone you know about this offer because it will not last long. Thank you to our fans, our sponsors, our customers, our family, and our friends for making Tagging Out Hunting a huge success. This DVD has it all. It covers 5 states, including Louisiana, Texas, Maine, Nebraska, and Michigan. It covers waterfowl, mule deer, hogs, whitetail deer, bow fishing, moose, turkey, and more. It highlights the youth in the outdoors as well as women. The people in this DVD do not look at themselves as above or beyond anyone, just normal, everyday, hardworking people that share their love for the outdoors with the families that they love. Watch Kylie Eaton as she makes a wild boar harvest at the age of 4 years old. Lots of unseen, incredible footage. Log on now, taggingouthunting.com, and own your own copy today. Thanks again from all of us at Tagging Out Hunting.
This has been a Tagging Out Hunting production. Come and visit us at taggingouthunting.com.
Yeah, yeah.